City Council's recently adopted a new vision for the City of Edmonton, a long-term 30-year vision that speaks to things like building a compact city, shifting Edmonton's transportation mode. And from there, we have the Transportation Master Plan and Municipal Development Plan that will have policies that integrate transportation and land use and develop these land use plans around transit nodes and corridors.
Transit-oriented development really fits into our vision of the future of Edmonton, in that it'll have a major role in how the city is shaped over the future. Transit-oriented development is about creating density and proximity to some sort of a transit facility, be it an LRT station or a premium bus stop.
The transit stations and the development around transit stations isn't just going to be about housing. We want to make sure that there's civic facilities. It could be a library, it could be a community facility, it could be neighborhood shops and cafes. It's a mixture of residential, employment, perhaps some commercial land uses, all within good close proximity to public transit, so that it's a place where people want to go, not only to take the bus or to take the train, but also to meet and to do their daily activities.
So that we're offering choices for people to live and work in places that make transit desirable and that provide the efficient form of energy and sustainable transportation that transit is all about. Across North America and in Europe and in Asia, there are a wide variety of cities where most people choose not to use automobiles most of the time. In all these cities we find many neighborhoods where most of the trips that people take during the day are on foot or by transit. And again, people have cars for shopping with heavy items or for weekend trips in cities where people live and work more closely to one another. Public transportation can operate more efficiently. And of course, that's what we want. We want an efficient city as well as an accessible city.
By implementing a nodes and corridor concept, what we're seeking to achieve is to locate extra density. In so doing, we're going to be creating certain efficiencies. We're going to be creating ridership for the system itself, which hopefully will certainly justify its cost. We're going to get less need for vehicle use. We're going to get people walking more. We're going to get a more green city out of that. So there are going to be a number of benefits that we're going to see out of the TOD development.
Absolutely, it makes sense economically, and we're looking again for long-term economic viability for the city, recognizing that the way that we've been developing today is just not going to be viable for the long term. We want to make sure what we're doing is in line with what the public is wanting to have for the city. They spoke, we listened, this is really what they want to see for the city for the long term, and that's why we're moving in that direction.
And as markets get stronger and as the Alberta economy gets stronger in the years ahead, new development will start to occur. So we not only need to have policies to support our transit system, but we also need real estate investment to occur in and around those stations. The combination of the public's policies and the private's investments will create the transit-oriented development that we desire.
So for the citizens of Edmonton, the payoff is, over the longer term, that we will transform our city, and by that we will become more livable, we'll become more sustainable, we'll consume less agricultural land in and around the city.
And that's what good, accessible public transit can do in the long term.